Hello and welcome. It is really very interesting to set up our container environment according to the traffic coming for our application. How we can adjust this? The topic name is Docker Autoscaling. We are going to discuss all the process of autoscaling in this series. So let's start. As always, we are going to start with introduction. Here, I am giving you general definition of scaling which is applicable to virtual machine or any other system. So, here, we are going to talk about general scaling theory. Scaling, in a simple term, means changing the size or capacity of system to handle more or less work. Let's say that if I have one application hosted inside container. Now, this particular container can able to handle 100 users at a time. But what happens if I'm going to get sudden spike and I'm getting traffic of 400 users? In this case, definitely I have to increase capacity of my container. Now, scaling comes into the picture over here. It can increase this capacity. It is not just going to increase capacity, it is also having facility to decrease this. Because both things are actually dangerous, overutilization and underutilization. We want right sizing. We can maintain this right sizing using scaling. This can be done either adding more resources when there is a more traffic or reducing them when less is needed. There are two main types of scaling. Now this is applicable for all. The first scaling, we call it vertical scaling. Now here, when we are talking about vertical scaling, keep this in mind, we are not going to increase number of container. Vertical scaling is only applicable to single container. Okay, so now let's talk about it. This means increasing or decreasing the resources like CPU memory of a single system to handle more or less work. Whenever we are talking about any resources, it can be system or it can be container, it is actually working on four basic resources. One, CPU, another one we call it RAM, third one we call it storage, and the fourth one we call it networking. Now when you are getting more traffic, you want to increase CPU limits or RAM limits of the container. But you are not going to create another container. You have one container, you are just increasing capacity of this container. We call it vertical scaling. Now, in vertical scaling, we are actually using two terminologies. One, scaling up. What is the meaning of scaling up? Scaling up increase the resources such as CPU or RAM of existing server or container to handle more work. We are not going to create other container. Whatever the container I have, we are just increasing this capacity. Means it is known as vertical scaling, and when you increase this capacity, we call it scaling up. Same way, if it is not required, right now I have only 100 users and my container's capacity is to handle 400 users, of course, it will be underutilized. In this case, I am going to scale down this, like I am going to decrease this capacity. Now in this case, we call it scale down. Scale down involves reducing the resources of system when there is a less demand, helping to cut the cost, because as we are using cloud infrastructure, we have pay-as-you-go pricing. So if we don't have requirement of the resources, it is always good idea to scale down this in order to save money. Now vertical scaling is good idea, but it has some limits. If you have huge application, if you have millions of users, vertical scaling cannot able to handle everything, because here at the end we have only one single container. To solve this issue, we have another scaling option, we call it horizontal scaling. Now here we are not depending on one particular container. We have service and we will create multiple replicas of container which is used to load balance the traffic. So as per our requirement, we are increasing more number of container. In this case, we call it horizontal scaling. This means adding more instances of application or services like servers and containers to share the work across multiple systems. And you guys are already aware about load balancer. So you know we can increase number of replicas, and then we have load balancer, which is used to add these new replicas into the rotation. This is how you can maintain your load of application. Now, when we are going for the horizontal scaling,
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Shatara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.